Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be sharing with you guys my first impressions review on the new Dior5 color palette, specifically in soft cashmere, and the new Dior 24-hour stylo waterproof liners. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cristina. If you're new here, I do product reviews on luxury beauty, makeup and skincare, and occasionally a luxury accessory review or a vlog. So if that is something that you feel is up your alley, please press the subscribe button down below and the notification bell beside it so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So as I shared earlier, you guys, this is my first impression review of the new Dior5 color palettes, or the Quins, which come in this packaging. And the first palette that I want to share with you guys is 669 Soft Cashmere. This is the first one that I purchased and that I felt was different enough from all the other Dior palettes that I own in my collection. So first and foremost, in terms of packaging, they have made a few differences, more in the sustainability route and also the packaging itself. So previous palettes of Dior all came with their velvet pouches. This is the navy blue one, and it comes with a Dior, Christian Dior logo, CD right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but in terms of packaging, the old one had the velvet pouches, which most designer brands have. The new ones do not. So they just come in the box and that is it. You get it this way, just the palette itself. Now the old palettes also were a bit thicker. So this is the old palette. This is the new soft cashmere, and it is, well, does it look the same? I feel like this one is, the new one is a little larger. So this is the old palette. The new one is slightly larger, but also thinner than the previous one, but it's slightly larger. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's slightly taller a bit. This is the old, this is the new. And so when you open it inside, you still get the two brushes and of course the protective film, which I've removed. So this is the protective film. This is the palette in soft cashmere 669, and these are, I've used the brushes, but I will show you guys. These are the two brushes that come with it. They've also improved the brushes in terms of performance, I think, or quality. They're more professional quality brushes, I believe, but the formula definitely is improved. There are two ingredients that they share in terms of what they've improved here. They've included aloe vera and pine nut oil. So this is to make the, I guess, the eyeshadows more skincare friendly or skin friendly. And so one of the reasons I purchased this palette, you guys, is it's a cool toned neutral. There is almost nothing. It's a monochrome palette as well, which is something that I think as a color palette or story is the first time I've seen from Dior, or actually from most brands. I can't think of a monochromatic cool tone palette that I've yet seen, so I decided to try this one first. At the very end, I will insert my application of the palette, the eye look that I have right now. So I did film getting it on so you guys see how the products or the eyeshadows perform. So the price point, you guys, is the same as the original Dior5 color palette. It is 72 Canadian. Now I am gonna swatch this for you guys. I'm gonna start with the lightest one. So you guys can see that. And this is the back of my hand, super. So that is the lightest shade. And then I'm going to start with a silvery taupe right here. That's how it looks. And And then I'm gonna, this middle one right here, I think of the bunch, this is the warmest one. And then this deeper satin silvery taupe. And last but not the least is the deepest shade, which is a matte, which looks like a cool tone dark brown. And I am gonna grab it with my thumb. So I've run out of space, so I will put it right here. So that is soft cashmere, you guys. Those are the 5 shades. As you can see, they look pretty. And swatching, they swatch beautifully, you guys, as you can see. Okay, now the one thing I will say when I was applying this, and I can see it right now on the palette, is you actually get fallout. And I got quite a bit. You guys will see when I'm applying later. And you can see the mirror right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see that there is quite a bit. Well, I can see there's quite a bit of specks there. And especially I found that the silvery taupe that has a shimmer or a glitter to it had quite a bit of fallout. This one right here. So, which was very, very odd for me, because as far as I recall with my previous Dior palettes, I never really noticed fallout as a thing. Maybe a little powder kick off when you put your brush in the palette, but not fallout. So I was very shocked when I could see immediately the amount of fallout I had here when I was applying this silvery taupe shade. Anyway, I will show you guys the clip at the end of the video, just sharing the application of these. Now, just the swatch wise from here, you can see the finish. It's gorgeous. It's Dior. Their finishes are always absolutely gorgeous. So the end product, you guys, is this one here. And I did a very typical look for me where I do a smoky eye with emphasis on my crease, and I love the end product. One of the things I could definitely say is Dior, their color stories are very sophisticated, their finishes are very elegant, so even the sheens or the glitters, you don't see big specks where, you know, when you look at your eye, you can clearly see grains of glitter. You don't see that with Dior. It's always elegant, elevated, and sophisticated. And at the end of the day, after the finished look, once you put the liner and the mascara and you have your finished look, it always looks gorgeous and polished, which is a really signature Dior. No matter what the color story is, it's a signature thing for them, that their color stories and their finishes are gorgeous. Now, in terms of pigmentation, I have no complaint. The color, you get color payoff. It looks gorgeous. I think the only thing that surprised me with this one, I think the formula just from the swatching is definitely improved, but it just surprised me the amount of fallout that I got. I really didn't expect that. So that was the one thing, and I'm not so sure if it's just this palette because this is the first one I've tried, but definitely that was quite a shocker for me. I think I'd have to play with the other palettes more and see how the others perform, and also see how this lasts. So now for the 24-hour stylo, or the new waterproof retractable liner that I tried as well. I will show you guys in the video how they look. The retractable one, so you don't need a sharpener. So it goes this way. It is waterproof, and so I got the shade matte brown. It's a gorgeous shade. I think when I first applied it, obviously it was still very, very sharp. It is quite creamier and more emollient than even their original waterproof ones in the traditional pencil, which looks like this. Now the other end also has a smudger like the traditional pencil, and it has a cap. But I find with the traditional 24-hour, this one is even more creamy and more emollient, the formula. New palettes are the same price. They are 72 Canadian, and the 24-hour stylo waterproof liners are 37 Canadian. No difference or price increase from the original ones. I do like the product, but I do have a little disappointments with both. At the end of the day, it's still a very beautiful palette. As you can see, this is a very neutral monochromatic look from Soft Cashmere 669. I think the color story is amazing though, you guys. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments down below. Also, if you've tried any, let me know, because maybe it's just my Soft Cashmere 669 one. Maybe I got a fluke or one that was maybe not in par with the rest. If you guys have tried Soft Cashmere and didn't experience any fallout, let me know. Or maybe you've tried the other shades already and didn't experience what I have in terms of fallout with this one. Let me know as well. So that is it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening. So I'm gonna begin with this medium taupe. So this is a very cool tone palette. I'm gonna just put a bit. Back with the other eye done. So here more or less is the finished eye look. Actually looks, the final thing looks really pretty. I'm just gonna add a hint of the highlight here. Oh, the Dior 12 brush, and I thought that was the matte one.